Oh my god, he's back at it again, doing more commentary videos. Another day, another Ed, another Slay, another day. Today I want to talk about Smash Bros. And how much I love competing in it. I don't really compete in Smash Bros. At all. I think if you looked up Eddie Too Petty right now, you'd probably find like two videos of me playing Super Smash Flash in a competitive level. More like a amateur thing, but like I did compete. I like in terms of like online brackets for Smash Bros. Well, it's Smash Bros. But I say Smash Bros. Smash Flash, but I did like matter. It's but the matter is I did compete. I did compete. You could look up my name right now, type in Eddie Too Petty, and you find like me playing like absolute dog shit in Smash Flash. But like going back before Smash Flash, I still technically did compete in Smash Flash even as a kid in elementary school, because I would host like Smash Flash tournament, because like every now and then we'd play computer games. We found a website called Snowketo that had like the Smash Flash beta, and this was like early beta, not like the version 9.B, I think, or at least 0.9B, I think. I think it was like the actual like the way how people play Smash Flash now. It was like the very first version of like that one. Well, I'm getting my shit mixed up, but it was like I think the beta version of it, where like it was like right after the release of version 0.9 something, whatever the fuck. But we did play a lot of tournaments there. I had fun playing those games as a kid, and I was pretty good at it. I thought I was hot shit when I was playing as Mario, and I was like, I low key I was peak. I was pretty peak at the game. I was so goated at the fucking game. I think I was considered the number one player within my group of friends, and and then like we stopped playing it because the end of the school year, and then everyone was kind of transferring schools. I was transferring schools as well, and I mentioned it last video as well, how like I didn't do like middle school soccer there, and stuff about like me not feeling up to it, and then like not kind of fitting in there. But I say that I didn't really fit in there. Like, sometimes that kind of lingers, if like, did I really fit in there? But then like I kind of realized I had a decent amount of friends there, and with those friends, when Smash Bros. Ultimate came out, I was like, fuck, we should do tournaments here, and I did. That's what I did at my school for middle school. When I was at middle school, I was a TO and I was a player for the Smash scene there, and I'll tell my friends, hey, get your Switch, get Smash Bros. We're playing tournaments here, we're gonna have fun. And we hosted about like maybe 3 major tournaments that was kind of special, because we were all playing. But like there was like at least a crowd of like 32 people there at one point. We were playing Smash Bros. But it was a fun time, just because I remember that's how I met like a few new people at that school. It was through Smash, and I think I was pretty good at the game. I was pretty decent at the game, actually. I'm tooting my own horn as much as I can, but like I look back at one of the tournaments, I was placed dead last because I got like the number one seed and number 2 seed at the event, which, fuck me, I wanted to shoot myself, but I lost both games, so I was immediately out of the tournament, which was unfortunate. But at least it made it a lot more easier in terms of like actually like being in charge of who plays who, because god damn, I realize how hard it is. Like even if like a TO like hosts like a small group of people, like it's still a lot of work to kind of pay attention, to keep track of scores, to make sure people are in the right positions in like the right area to play, and having to establish that there are rules here. We have to be sure that you guys follow the guidelines of these tournaments, shit like that. Yeah, that shit was hard. I don't know how people do like major tournaments like with like over 1,000 people, 2,000 people, sometimes even 15,000 people. Like that shit's hard. And I kind of stopped doing it. I kind of stopped doing tournaments, not because I didn't want to do it no more, but it was because like around the time, like a month later, I think someone robbed my Switch. I think I know who it was as well, but they'd never admit that they did it. But I remember I was very depressed because I couldn't play Smash Bros. I couldn't hang out with my friends online. I couldn't host tournaments. I was just kind of out of it. I remember the last room I hosted, I did that without even having my own Switch because someone robbed it. And it was kind of just, I don't know, I kind of realized how rusty I was, even within a short amount of time, because there was a guy named Alex in my school who didn't have Smash Bros at first, and we played, and I actually fucking cooked his ass playing Mii Brawler that day. I cooked way hard. Did hard. Like I probably don't remember how it went. Probably had like one good combo, and I just say I cooked him really hard. But there was a major difference when he started to pick up the game with his own Switch, and we were pretty even in terms of like how we were playing. Like he played Cloud. My boiler's about to blow up. Just give me a minute. You done, bro? I think he's done. But yeah, Alex pretty easily picked up the game, and then we were pretty even in terms of like how we were playing. And instead of me cooking him, he ended up cooking me at some point, and it didn't really show until like towards like the end of a tournament, where I think he went from being dead last at one of the events to like actually winning the whole thing. And he was playing against someone who I'll call him Daigo. It rhymes with someone else's name, but we'll call him Daigo for short, or at least just because it kind of matches the same name, but it's different. I don't know. But Daigo was technically the best player out of everyone who played technically within our group of people who actually did play tournaments at our school. But he ended up beating him like really convincingly, like 3-2, and then reset 3-2. And I was like, damn, it was a set. Like it was a set, and it was a really good set. I wish I had the footage of everyone playing back then, because it's a shame that I couldn't really record it. And I remember one time I wanted to ask the principal, or at least like the counselor, it's like, hey, could we make this an official club? And they told us like, hey, no, because this belongs to like the high schoolers or like the upperclassmen of this club. And so we were told no, but we ended up still doing it anyways. And the only reason why I kind of asked you, because I kind of wanted to live stream an event one day, or like one of those days, but we ended up not doing it. And me not knowing how to actually properly live stream back then, at least not knowing what I should use, or at least, basically how to set up everything was like kind of complicated from the very start. But I feel like if I were to do it now, I feel like I could do it. It'd probably be an online event and not like an in-person event, just because like in-person is just a lot more requirement to do like a lot of actual, I don't know, it's like it's a lot more to handle than it is online. Like online you could just like you could just record, sit down in the spectating lobby and watch people just throw it out, right? But in-person events are just a lot more harder to handle. So as like a 14-year-old kid, I'm like, damn, I had a lot of ambition. I just probably couldn't do it properly, and I probably fucking sucked at it. But so yeah, that'd be the end of this video. Hope to see you guys another God knows when.